Well, you can't go 24 hours without hearing about a new diet that's going to change your life, right? Get rid of all that cellulite, tuck everything in. But with all of the claims being made, how do you know what is fact or what is fiction? Well, we're joined today by medical expert Dr. Pari to help sift through some of the diet mania. And you know, they're hearing it from me. I've got a pageant to do in a month and a half. I'll be walking across the stage in a bathing suit. So I'm watching what I'm eating and I'm listening to all the things that are out there in social media and in magazines. But you can help me sift through what's good and what's bad, right?
I think I can help you sift through it.
I know you can. Okay, so one of the people who's getting a lot of play right now is Beyonce, and everybody is talking about her vegan diet, right? Tell me about that.
Yeah, so she adopted this, I think it was about a year or two ago, and I think her and Jay-Z did it together, and they went on this 22-day vegan plan. And we all saw her, she looked fantastic, and so then everyone started to kind of jump on this vegan thing. And the thing with veganism is it's really good for you in the fact that it's plant-based, there's a lot of fruit, a lot of vegetables, lots of whole grains. Basically, it's no animal products, which makes it a little bit difficult.
So where do you get protein from then if you're doing a diet like this? Because I'm hearing that, and I go, how do you go to the gym? How do you work out? How are you not tired all day?
Well, you've got to make up for it with soy, tofu, peanuts. There are foods that are high in protein that aren't animal-based, but you're right, it's hard. I actually did it for a month, and it was difficult.
I mean, it seems like something that would be very difficult to maintain long-term. Like if you're trying to do something to get in shape for an event, or just to maybe do some sort of cleanse, it might be good. But long-term, can you do this? Is it sustainable?
There are plenty of people that are out there that are completely vegan long-term, and actually they're probably better at it because they've gotten so used to it.
They know what to buy.
They know what to buy, you know. And it's like when I think the hardest part really is keeping a social life, because you've got to plan out your meals ahead of time, because I mean, if you're used to doing something quick, it's
Let's go to Three Forks and get some of that strawberry dessert he's making over there today. There's none of that, right?
There's none of that, because that has the dairy and it has the butter, which is still animal-based.
And of course, someone who I always see in the media who always looks angry because I think she needs a cheeseburger is Posh Spice, right? Is the reason she's frowning because she's hungry?
Very possibly. Very possibly.
So what is Posh Spice up to these days? Victoria Beckham.
So her new diet that she's been advertising is the alkaline diet. And so basically this is all based around what your pH balance is and trying to eat foods that are more alkaline and less acidic.
Okay. And I'm hearing a lot about this. Tell me what is making this diet the trendy thing people are doing right now.
Because she's so skinny.
Because she's doing it. But can your pH balance and all that really affect how you metabolize food?
There's not really any scientific evidence behind this. It's all kind of faddish, you know? I mean, she's skinny. She says she's doing it, then yeah, I'll try it. I want to be skinny, you know?
Try it, right? If it's working for her. But what she doesn't tell you is she has the personal chef making all the meals and doing all the shopping, so it's not that difficult. She's got a personal trainer who comes over to her Pilates studio. You know, there are other things that go along with that, right?
Definitely. And you know, the thing is if you look at this diet, it's actually not a bad one, because it is, the foods that are acidic are a lot of fried food, yeast, red meat, or they're claiming it to be acidic.
That is not a diet for me.
Well, no.
I need my red meat.
But these are the things you should limit, you know?
Moderation,
so, moderation,
okay,
exactly.
We've got to talk about Katy Perry, because she's someone I look at. She looks healthy. She looks like she's in shape. She looks fit. Tell me about what Katy Perry's doing.
So her diet that she has said has been really working for her is what's called the M diet, or the mushroom diet. And the claim is that you basically replace at least one meal a day with something that is mainly mushrooms.
Okay.
I don't know if they're magic mushrooms.
What kind of mushrooms is she eating?
Exactly. It might be a different topic. But basically, the idea behind it is you're replacing one meal with it, and it claims that if you eat a lot of mushrooms, it's going to basically give you Katy Perry's figure, with a large, ample breast and a thin waist and tiny everywhere
And you're
else.
like, genetics, everyone, plays a big old part in all of this, right?
Exactly. Genetics. And then something we're leaving out is exercise, right? I mean, that's something else that's going to tone things up and get things in that all of these stars are doing.
I mean, I've found over the years that if I'm trying to get in shape for something and I'm really restricting my calories, I can't work out. I don't have any energy. So you have to use your food as fuel and everything in moderation, right?
Completely, completely. And there is something, like you said, you know, it's not a sprint. Long term, it's a marathon. I mean, we all are working at it. We're all trying to lose those last, 10 pounds or so. But it's all about just eating right and exercising over a long period of time.
I love it. Great tips. Well, it could be 80 on Friday, after it snows again.
I know.
So get ready for bathing suit season. But before you decide, you need to jump on someone's bandwagon for the next best diet. Be sure to talk it over with your doctor or someone qualified to help you make wise decisions. To see the details from this segment again, visit thebroadcasttv.com and click on today's links.